Benny Hinn just made this bold claim and said if you give to his ministry financially, that you yourself will be protected and blessed financially in these quote unquote darkest times since Adam. But don't just take my words for it. Here's Benny Hinn himself saying,
I want you to give to the Lord's work.
Amen.
I want you to sow seed in the Lord's work. We are facing days of such darkness and such danger unseen in the history of mankind.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Unseen since Adam. Worse than anything that has happened in the past. What's coming on the way?
Yes, sir.
And only those who've been faithful in giving to God's work
Yes.
will be protected financially in those days.
I believe that.
So as we can see here, guys, Benny Hinn is telling you, listen, if you give financially to my ministry, the Benny Hinn Ministry, then you will be protected financially, because these are the darkest times since Adam that we are currently living in. When, if we just do history research and see, we've lived in darker times. Guys, this is just another greedy money scam for Benny Hinn to try and fill his pockets. You know, it's interesting that Benny Hinn is making this claim, because just not long ago, he was saying this.
And frankly, you know, I'm kind of at the end of my road anyways. I don't see myself needing to do a whole lot of that down the road. But right now, my focus is the Lord, and only the Lord. And if, of course, there will be the time when I may have to raise funds for our ministry, I will do it as biblically as I know how, and balanced.
Can you explain that a little more?
I want that teaching to be about Jesus, and only Jesus and the gospel.
Interesting how he talks about how he's at the end of his road, and he doesn't really see himself asking and doing these money pitch during the ministry. But, you know, if he needs to, because the ministry may be kind of struggling financially and they need a boost, well, then I'll do them, but I'm going to do them as biblical as I can, and I want to make them about the gospel. Well, that completely contradicts what he's doing now, which we just saw, and he's just trying to use this quote-unquote fear tactic to get people to empty their pockets to fill his ministry. Because if you want to be blessed financially in these darkest times of history since Adam, well, you better give to Benny Hinn's ministry. This is a lie. This is deception. This is continuing to be done by Benny Hinn, and it needs to continue to be called out. Mike Winger is continuing to call it out. Justin Peters is continuing to call it out. Myself and others are continuing to call this foolishness out, because it's deceiving, and he's just going for people's pockets. And that's all he cares for. Real quick, guys, if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the BTteam Ministry YouTube channel, as well as drop a like down below. Let me know your thoughts and comment down below. Would love to have some conversation about this. If you enjoyed this video, you might like this one over here.